Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have a weekend breaking news special because the Off-White collaboration with Monster High just got revealed, and well, I couldn't wait, we have to talk about it right now. So let's get into it. So Mattel Creations shared this reel a couple hours ago announcing the Off-White Monster High collaboration, introducing brand new dolls. Initially people were like, what is this doll? Who is this? What character? Cast of Fears, Scara Screams, Frankie Stein, whatever, because we had Fear Eyes, like who it could be. We knew it was going to be 4 dolls, apparently costing $200. The price point, we'll get to that later. But yeah, no, apparently they're all new characters, as we got to see on the actual Mattel Creations website. They already have some pictures up, some information, so that's what we're going to be reading right now. Caption of the reel, it does say that they have a reveal coming tomorrow, October 9th, Monday, which it's today for me. But I guess that reveal is the website listing with the pictures and the information, or maybe the reveal is the official stock photos of this first doll that's gonna drop on Friday the 13th, which is, yeah, there's gonna be 4, and the first one is gonna drop this Friday the 13th of October. So on the website here we can see a timer counting down 4 days. So yeah, Friday it's dropping. It says here, until new ghouls go high fashion, ready to scare. Off-White collaboration with Monster High. Monsterification. High fashion gets monsterfied with our latest collab. This collection features 4 new Monster High ghouls wearing cutting edge Off-White runway looks. So these are 4 brand new characters that were created as specifically for this collab. These are not existing characters, these are not established characters, these are brand new characters for this collab. A grand entrance, the Off-White team hand-picked each outfit from their most iconic runway shows ever. Our first release, Electra Melody, rocks a look from 2018. Drop Dead style. This diva is wearing a black midi dress, translucent heels, and mismatched gloves. Her Off-White Burrow 22 bag even has a Scolette charm added. Scarily detailed. Every detail of our Electra Melody doll was carefully scrutinized by our team, and her fin-like mohawk, well, that was a hair-raising feat. Doll Atelier. Creating miniatures of signature Off-White pieces was not easy, but it sure was fun. The Off-White team sent us references of patterns, runway photography, and even some in-house samples to understand the construction of the garments and accessories, said designer Annalise Lau. And if you look closely, you just might find some unique Monster High twist to some of the looks. On a pedestal, even the packaging is a work of art. We felt that every detail of the doll, fashions, and their accessories are worthy of an experience equivalent to an art gallery exhibit, said packaging designer Olga Tesla. Party of 4. Electra Melody is the first of 4 brand new ghouls in this high fashion collaboration. Stay tuned as the catwalk gets even more fabulous now through January 2024. So let's talk about Melody, since she is going to be the one who's going to first drop again on this Friday the 13th for $150 US, and that's without shipping. So shipping will cost even more if you're an international fan. It will cost less if you're obviously from the US. So yeah, that is a lot of money. That's very, very pricey, but Off-White is a big fashion name, so of course, I mean, it would be expensive, but 150, wow. I mean, and then you look at Melody, like Electra Melody. She is a new character again. I think she's one of the better ones out of the 4, but still, I don't love her. I mean, she's intriguing. I like the shoes. I like the mohawk. It reminds me of, obviously, you know, Dawn of the Dance, Laguna. I don't like her face. People have said that her face looks like a knockoff face. I kind of agree. I don't think it looks like Monster High. Like, it looks fishy. It's a little bit sus. But I see what they're going for. I do appreciate the makeup, the design. I also appreciate that these are new characters, new dolls, and new designs. Well, not new designs, but they're new. It's a collaboration with a fashion brand. It's like it's a new experience for Monster High. They haven't really done a fashion brand collaboration before, I don't think. Well, Lady Gaga, but she's not a fashion brand. She's a celebrity and performer. So that's different. But yeah, so this is a first. So hopefully, they learn from this experience. Because I think, yeah, she's okay. Like, Melody, am I gonna buy her? No. Like, you're really paying for the packaging. Like, I bet you that half of that money that you're paying for is the packaging alone. The case, it looks like you're supposed to keep it and keep it in the display, which, I mean, it's very valuable to collectors, I guess, but even then, what you're displaying, the actual doll, the actual outfit that came out for the doll, that whole design for her, to me, it's not really like worth displaying in a case like that. Like, to me, a case like that I would use for haute couture. To me, that's like more like higher end, like what I would consider like more worthy of a case like that. But of course, I mean, you're also paying for the brand name, the licensing, right? The brand name Off-White, it costs money, so it's more expensive, and but it's a simple design. She's fun, she's cute. I don't like the face, I like the hairstyle. I don't love the hair color. I like the shoes, I like the charm, I like the bag. The packaging, again, is very, it's probably what you're paying for, because the actual doll, while some good details are here, I don't think she's really worth 150. The girl next to Electra, she is referencing a look from 2017, so that's been a while. It's basically just a checkered black and white dress, very long, seems to be very plain, probably like one layer and that's it. Maybe the fabric is like cotton at least, or like a very elevated fabric, I don't know. But the frills are accurate. It's all accurate right there. The makeup is nice. The two different eye colors is a nice touch. The freckles, the hairstyle is fun. The purse is a similar design to Electra's purse, but smaller, but with the same charms, and the chain, in the gold chain as well. That's a really nice touch. So yeah, she's fun. I like the earrings with the Off-White logo. But I don't love her. I also just don't love the actual dresses by themselves. Like, on the actual models, I don't love the dresses, as is. So of course, I'm not gonna love the dolls also, just because the dresses themselves I'm not a fan of. To me, it's like just really plain, like it's a dress with black and white, and like, okay. Then we have the one on the far right. She's referencing a look from 2020's runway, and also it's a look that was worn by Bella Hadid, so it's probably a little bit more well known because of that. I don't know, but yeah, I think overall the size, perhaps, like, of the actual ruffles, and like the translation of the ruffles and the oversized jacket and stuff, perhaps it's a little bit not as up to scale to the actual doll. Like, I feel like some parts are a little bit, it just doesn't quite translate well as I would think. It just looks really big on her, and I feel like it just, like, I get it's big on the actual model, but I feel like just something's not working quite here with the translation of the original design, But I do like the dress more than the last dress that we saw. It has obviously more going on. I like the purse more. It's in green. It's a new design. It has some chain as well, a charm as well. I like the gold details. The earrings are the same earrings, actually, I believe, that are worn by Electra. Here, they're just in green. And then the face here looks to be the same face that they've done for River Styx, I believe. She has like the skeleton kind of like see-through feature on the face. That kind of looks like what's going on here with this girl's face. I don't know, again, we don't know their names yet, but she does look interesting on the face department, and the makeup is very cool. Again, black lipstick, and I also like how they kind of like painted on some black shadows like on the top of the forehead to kind of make it look like a widow's peak or something, I guess, or whatever that is. It's interesting. And the hair is super long. At least the green part of the hair is super long, and then the black part of the ponytail is shorter, I believe, because we got to see it from the back in one of the pictures, and it looks interesting for sure. So I think I think I like her the most out of all of them, just because it's simple, but I like it more because it works well. I don't know, even if it is oversized, and some of the features for again, a ruffles, a dress. Some of the features I don't think translated as well as it should have, but still, I think like for her, it looks like you can see the different materials, the different fabrics that are used for the outfit, the dress, the coat, the frills. The hair is longer, the makeup, the face looks more interesting to me. The purse, I just think she has more going on that justifies perhaps the price point. And her shoes perhaps are also really cool. Then lastly, we have the girl next to the one we just saw. She is kind of like gargoyle looking. She even has Rochelle's same face sculpt. She has huge wings that are painted as well. The cap has some ears molded on, and then her face is very simple. I like the red in her hair. Again, black lipstick. The outfit is very accurate. It's probably like some separate pieces, like underneath the jacket, the top, the skirt, and then we have the tied around belt purse thingy. I don't know if it's like a separate piece. It probably is. It's probably plastic. Because previously all the purses were fabric. This one that's like around the belt, I don't know if it's plastic or fabric because it is very small, so it could be plastic. But yeah, depends. The actual skirt, the layering, I do like, and then the shoes are pretty cool. They are a new mold, and they might even have some real laced up details right there on the front that might be actual like real string or a cord. It's usually just molded on, so that's fun. And the one thing that's missing here is the tights. She's not wearing the tights, so weird, because I mean at the price point of 150 you would think a pair of tights would not be a big deal, especially if that's part of the look, but okay, I guess not. And yeah, that's all 4 dolls, part of the brand new Off-White and Monster High collaboration. So what do I think overall? I mean, the price point definitely is very steep, but obviously we saw the packaging, and so it's it's a case. It's like an actual display case. The purse is fabric. Oh my god, there's chains involved, and the materials, the fabrics that they use were probably like actual actual fabrics and not just like paper fabrics. So they are actually using materials that are probably cost something. So yeah, I mean, all of that, and obviously also the licensing Off-White, the collaboration, it's gonna cost money. So yeah, it just sucks. 150 for all 4, that's 600, right? Yeah, so that's expensive. I don't think everyone has that kind of money. Well, I mean, also then there's people that are going to get PR, and I mean, lucky them, because again, these are so expensive. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think some people might get one to see if they like them, and if they do, they might get more. But it really depends if you are into the designs as they are on the actual runway. If it helps if you're an actual fan of Off-White to begin with. Then of course you will like the dolls and the actual dress, the actual outfit references. You will like them even more because you already have a connection to the brand to begin with. But for me, for instance, I don't have a connection. I don't really know Off-White. I haven't seen these looks before, so I don't have a connection. So to me, I'm really just basing this off of like first impression, just doll wise, like what am I getting out of what I'm paying, and like what else is there here, like like how many pieces are here, like what I mean. Like, so I'm not looking at it like, oh yeah, the construction, oh the fabrics, oh the like, no, I'm just judging it like face first, like, oh yeah, this is what it is. And I don't know. So yeah, if you like the actual runway outfits that they're inspired by, then you probably will like some of these dolls too. If you're a fan of high fashion Off-White too, then yeah, you will like them probably. And if you like the style that they're also using here, then you probably also will like them. But if you don't like any of these things, then well, you're probably like me, and you're like, well, okay, you're probably just wondering like, why is this here? It's just so random. Also, like 4 dolls, like that's just, if they had 2, that would be a little bit more, like affordable, for everyday collectors. But 4, and they're all the same price. Like, it's just a lot of money and a lot of space. Like, those cases are huge, it looks like. And I mean, like, really, what are you getting here? Just hopefully like a well-constructed garment, and hopefully like no wonkiness anywhere, no malfunctions, and like a real fabric purse, hopefully. So, I mean, you know, it really depends on what you value out of, you know, what you're paying for. But would I get any of these? Maybe the one with the green hair, the ponytail. I like the hair. I like the face. She's fun. But the other ones I don't like. So yeah, let's see. I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe it's just me because yeah, from what I've seen, most people are a little bit like, you know, what? They're confused. Like, they don't know what to make of this collab because it is a little bit confusing. But also, it's confusing to me. All of the dolls have a green skin tone. They all have the same exact skin tone, which once you notice, it's like, why? Wait, why? Like, does green just have a specific meaning to Off-White, and that's why they're all green skin toned? Because they're all new characters. They don't really have anything to do with each other. They're all different creatures, different monster species, you would think, but they all have green skin tones. So I don't know. It's just like maybe it means something to the brand. Maybe it was important to them for a reason. But I feel like that also maybe adds to the overall look, just the green, because the green skin tone doesn't really match with all of the outfits that they're wearing. You know what I mean? Like, it maybe matches some of them, but not all four. I think some of them would profit from having a different skin tone, like just also to add more diversity, you know, like, I don't know. But let me know what you think of this collab down below. I hope y'all enjoyed this special breaking news video on the weekend. I hope y'all had a good weekend too. We have so much tea to talk about this week with Monster High and more stuff. Oof. So yeah, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily, keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.